Sanibonani, Dumilangi, Abusheni, hello, beautiful people, and welcome to the Tulundluvus channel. To all our new subscribers and new viewers, you guys are welcome, and to the old ones who've been supporting the channel, thank you so much, guys.
Thank you so much.
Siyabonga, riyaleboha.
Yeah, and today's topic is wedding preparations. Yeah, we basically going to be talking about what we went through when preparing the wedding and basically everything that we went through.
Yeah.
From the fights, the venues,
the excitement,
the fun, the quarrels,
So-
like everything.
Yeah, guys.
So,
we're
yeah,
not
where do we
going to. Yeah, we actually just going to start from the beginning. Well, we decided that we're going to get married, so we might as well tell you on how we actually started preparing for our own wedding, because we on our side we did not have. Did we have like someone who actually took us through the whole thing? No, we didn't have anyone who took us through the whole channel or the chain of how to prepare and how to do the whole thing. So we did almost everything our own way. Yeah.
With the help of the wedding coordinator from the venue.
Yeah. So, and few friends who gave an input there and there, I think, who've been through down the road, the same road as, what we're actually about to embark on. So, yeah, guys. Our first step on our side when actually preparing for our wedding was our color theme. What? Was it our color theme? I think it was our color theme, where we actually decided that we wanted yellow and white with a dash of black. Yeah. And number 2, we actually was our guest list, because we felt that with us knowing the number of people that we invited will actually determine the size of the venue that we wanted. And what was the other one? Our third one was actually to look for a designer. But we already had a designer in mind, the guy that we wanted to actually design our clothes.
But you weren't really sure about the guy.
Yeah, well, it happens because
I actually had to push that you agree with me choosing the guy.
Yeah, that was one of the challenges. I'm not an easy nut to crack. You actually have to give me but usually give me reasons, and so that can actually be sold to the idea. So yeah, and was also finding a pastor to bless.
That was a very difficult one.
Yeah, that was
because
one.
We had one pastor who actually agreed.
Not one,
to
more than one, I think.
Who was the other one?
There was this guy also.
Oh yeah, we actually had 2.
Yeah.
And then the first one actually told us in time, and the second one agreed, but I don't know why he actually changed at the last minute.
No, I don't know.
Because he actually dropped us 2 months away from the wedding, and we actually had to start afresh, looking for pastors, and we eventually decided we're not gonna go for a pastor, but we're gonna go for
An advocate,
a lawyer. Yes.
So well, she pulled through and did an amazing job.
Yes.
So yeah, guys, from the preparations, we decided on color, we decided on guests, which we fought a lot with our preparations, because
and a lot of people wanted to come with their partners, which put a lot of strain on us
and pressure,
because we were basically considering our pockets at the same time.
Yeah, but remember that Bay wanted a tibang wedding. He wanted a huge wedding, and I was like, no, man. We're not having a street bash here. We're having something, not more like intimate nyana, but we wanted less than 8.
Less than 80.
Yeah, we wanted less than 80 people. Well, he wanted more. But yeah, well, on the guest list he had more, but we actually had to cut as actually we were busy with the wedding, because the more
But
guests.
we ended up having even more than 80. Even the guests we didn't invite were there.
Because the thing is, with the amount, the number of guests that you have, the prices go up for the catering, for the venue. So that was actually more cost to us, and it didn't actually make sense for us to pay that much for also
For
people that we don't know as well.
yes,
So that's one of the things that we actually had to put into consideration. And guys, there are also disappointments. What we'll tell you is that be careful when you're doing quotations telephonically and checking things online, because sometimes they can go out, like they can be so bad. Because I remember we had few quotations on the venue with different people, and there was one that we actually went to view in Pretoria. And we went there, we had a successful meeting at first, until things changed a week later. And that was probably 2 months prior to our actual wedding. Right? Things changed because now we told them, gave them a budget, they said it was more than enough, but then now suddenly the
prices
went insanely up, not just by like
a few cents,
few hundreds, but thousands. And it was hectic because
we now actually had to find another venue.
And with last minutes. And remember that was, we're actually heading towards December, and prices in December, guys, they go sky high, so because it's festive and people are actually in to make money. So it was a hectic one with the venue. The venue was very, very challenging until we found this beautiful place. Well, Bay found this beautiful place, and
I was so hands-on.
He was very, very hands-on, which was I think on my side.
And at times you felt like I was deciding on my own.
It was the reason I was saying that, and I would feel like that was because I was at work 90% of the time. I'm working at this working environment that actually requires me to be at work, usually heading towards festive. That's the hectic time of the year for us. So I did not have time then. So I relied on him more.
And imagine I was working in a different province. So I actually had to travel almost every weekend to come and sort things out.
And always be on the phone and inquiring, and check, So he did that, and he did an amazing job. Even though we fought a lot, because I wanted to know each and every detail, because I didn't just want to.
You are so inquisitive. You like asking a lot.
I do.
And that time I'm short-tempered.
He's tempered, and I do like that's me. I ask. I don't just. You can't say let's go to a club and say okay, let's go. No, I want to find out why are we going there, what time are we going there, what time are we coming back, all that. I don't just get blown away. So So
I think that's what still annoys me even today, because he has a lot. But then we ended up finding a reasonable venue, and the coordinator was actually this white chick. She was so nice.
And she was hands-on.
She was.
And she
did
was
a wonderful job.
Organized. As well, even though there were a bit of misunderstanding there and there, but it was like she did all she could to make sure that we're having, our perfect wedding. So
and remember, they said that they gave us options to actually buy alcohol from their venue or come with our own. But if we had to come with our own, we were supposed to pay 3,000,
which was gonna actually be more expensive. Because
so we actually chose to buy champagnes from their venue, but I was surprised a lot of people came with their alcohol.
And they actually got the alcohol. They actually came with the alcohol, and they managed to. But we can never stop people, people, they always find a way to make things happen. And they did go in with their own alcohol eventually. So, we did that, the venue thing. And we actually had to encounter the problem of also traveling up and down with coming to fitting, having
Fittings,
endless meetings with our bridesmaid, groomsmen,
And remember, we don't have a car. So it was actually so tiring to actually have to ask our friends. But at least a few of them managed to actually
and they were
come
very,
through
very
for
helpful.
us.
They pulled through big time, and we're so grateful for that because they did not mind driving all the way, like kms, to get to our place, to take us to different places. So it was very, very hectic because I remember on my side when I actually had to do fittings. I was working. I actually had to go and get fittings somewhere else, sent to the designer, and things were happening because some days we'd actually also quarrel with bridesmaid, groomsmen, because we did not sometimes agree on the same thing. Because remember that we organizing our wedding, and now we also we stressed. We have pressure on our own, and we're feeling that there was also pressure coming from them as well, because we actually had to also consider them and their feelings and their pockets, because remember that it was about us, but yet we still needed them.
But they supported us.
They were very, very supportive.
Our wedding was so supported.
They were very, very supportive. And also the endless practicing of the
Dance
wedding
moves.
steps. That was hectic. I remember some days I would sleep late at night and sore legs. like the part yaho stroya, yaho practiza. Guys, that was one hell of a ride. It was hectic because we felt like it was actually an exercise where we came up with different dance moves, steps, to make sure we're having
something nice.
And remember that us bumping ikfana, and some were a bit slower than others. Some had two left legs, and it was a bit of a mission. But well, we finally managed to decide on what we wanted, and
and the day of the wedding came, and remember we're supposed to have what do we call this? Is it a reception outside? But then it was raining, so we actually had to be squeezed into a corridor. A corridor or something. So it was just but the wedding was so beautifully. It was beautiful. We'll post a video maybe after this.
After this video, we'll post a video of our actual wedding. But now we won't be posting the entire video because it's a day-long video. And also remember, with the lockdown, we're not really flexible enough to actually go and collect some of our things there. So we'll post what we have, and when we have the actual video of like from the second everything started to the last hour, then we'll just post it, and you guys will just enjoy and see what really happened on that day. So guys, that was just us planning and preparing our wedding. And remember that there was also an incident of shoes ordered online that never made it on time. That we actually had to look for a second option. But
at least the second option pulled through it.
So but guys, our advice on our side is that make sure that your partner is hands-on, is involved, and not be like me. Be involved, hands-on, and be there all the time, so that you actually decide things there and there together. The second one is that don't have one option, whether it's the venue, whether it's the designer.
And again, people do false advertising. So I would say that it's better you go and view things. And not only rely on the internet. So
and phone calls, on conversations, sometimes there's miscommunication and stuff, so it never really works out the way you want it to. So better be there, and so you get to also ask the questions that you want to ask. And also another thing, that's the most stressful part of, I think, the wedding, preparing the preparations. So you need as much support as you can, more positive vibes around you, because and be a team with your partner, because that's one stressful time where you feel that you can eventually say, you know what, I can't do this, I'm done, because it was very, very stressful, but we managed to pull through. We did it, and it was beautiful.
And I think a week before our wedding, someone passed on your side of the family.
Yeah.
And almost all your family didn't make it.
Yeah, some things happen. Some things happen, guys. Some things happen. But yeah, but I just told myself that, you know what, with whatever that is happening, we cannot postpone a wedding. If it means me being on the aisle with my husband, just the two of us, babes, we're good. The wedding is happening. So yeah, guys, that's what we actually wanted to tell you guys, and that's all from our side for now. Until next time. So guys, it's love from us to you. We love you, we love you, we love you. Don't forget to subscribe, to like, to comment, to press that bell button for notification. Until next time, guys. Tanzania.